I'm going to click start recording and welcome the YouTube audience back for what will be CLG FC episode 214. Um, we just drew FC LythamSt.Anne, last minute equalizer they scored. Absolute kick in the teeth, that. But we're still unbeaten, so I can't complain. Um, I can't complain whatsoever. So fucking West Ham lost to Rotherham. The Union beat NYCFC. That's good. Hey! So I'll check it out in a bit. Doing legal stuff at the moment. Fun times. All good. All good. Um, um, Faithful Wall capacity works complete. The Board of Delight announced the planned ground capacity works have now been completed. Despite the fact the stadium overall some of which have been installed in the parts of the old standing areas. The stadium will now accommodate brother. Halftime 0-0. All right, you got it, Blockbuster. You got it. Uh, we went from 300 fans. We went from 300 fucking what you call it? Not seater, but 300 standing, all standing, to 60 seated and 107. We shrunk. Our stadium shrunk. Really? My guy. Really? Reminder to myself that in about an hour 15, we're going to have to put on the. Well, I'm not going to have to put on, but I want to put on the MLS match. I got the women's javelin final one from the Paralympics right now, which I have to update my command now because I've just finished the goal ball. Can we please expand the stadium even further? Like, is there a way I can do that? Club Vision. I'm gonna save the game real quick because I'm gonna add the board to do that. Don't forget the set pieces. I haven't even saved them yet from you. I'll probably do that in the next match. Is save them. So I'm grabbing some of them now. Which one did I just fix? Oh. Oh my god. Anyway, now I've completely lost track of where I was. The board. I got a B plus from the board. Really? Um, the board will let me know. They're probably going to be like, "We just expanded the stadium," and I'm going to be like, "I know, but like, bro." Throw in attacking third is what the last one I downloaded. Defensive third, middle third. God, you went deep into this. Corner zonal, free kick, free kick, free kick, throw in. That should be all of them. And now I got to go here and take all of these guys. Nope, I want to take all of these guys and cut. And go to Documents, Sports Interactive, FM24, Set Pieces, and dump them in there. And then close all those random Discord tabs that opened up because of that. So, and then uh, find myself back to Twitch. And actually, really quickly, oh my God, won the Champions League yet? No, we haven't, Viva. Uh, oddly enough, we set a record attendance for the club. The previous attendance was 251, set against Squiresgate in the opener. Uh, so we've rejected the bids for Kuni Kun and Spaps. That's good. The board's probably going to be like, "Hey, can you chill with the stadium expansion request? Like, we need to expand the stadium. Just give me like 500, man. Just expand it to like 500. Wow, what a wild game this was. Right, Bickerstaff hosting Main Road 0-0 on that one. Nothing special there. Cross Hills hosting Earlham was absolutely crazy, in the sense that Hill for Cross Hills was sent off in the 9th minute. They played basically the whole game a man down, Cross Hills. Earlham's Chisholm in the 16th gave the visitors a lead before McCarthy in the 21st leveled it for Cross Hills despite having 10 men. And then McCormack in the 36th put Earlham back in front. Thompson, despite having 10 men again, leveled it for Cross Hills. In added time at the end of the first half. Second half, he would actually give Cross Hills the lead. Before that, I should say Chisholm was also dismissed on the 44th. So actually, when Thompson scored to level it at 2-2, both teams were down to 10 men. And then Thompson gave Cross Hill the lead to make it 3-2 in the 50th. And then Brown was sent off. Brown was dismissed in the 74th. So 3 dismissals, 1, 2, and 3. Cross Hills down to 9, and despite having 9, Beth K in added time at the end of the second half scored to give Cross Hills a 4-2 victory in what is an absolutely wild game. North Walkden hosting Bradley. Vernon in the 2nd minute, and then Cox in the 32nd for North Walkden. 2-0 winners. They run out. North Walkden go top of the league. So off that, Sutton Reserves 3-0 at home against Almondbury Woolpack. Chapman in the 19th, Chapman in the 35th, Leathers in the 60th. And that is 3-0 for Sutton Reserves. The results mean this. Bickerstaff dropped to 8th with just a point. Main Road themselves up to 12th with a point. They also move a point clear of relegation. Cross Hills are up to 2nd. They leapfrog us by a point, although we have the game in hand. Earlham are going to remain in 16th. North Walkden, their win, that puts them top of the league by 2 points, although, again, we have the game in hand. Bradley, in the meantime, will slip to 7th. Sutton Reserves are going to nestle in right behind us into 4th place with their win. Almondbury Woolpack will remain in 11th. Bowen Sparkles as Counterlogic FC under 18s draw. This is in the under 18s. This is the National U18 League, I think Northwest again, right? Yep, we're in the Northwest. So who did we draw against? Southport under 18s. Anthony Bowen in the 22nd gave us the lead. Gavin Green doubled the advantage in the 31st minute before Keelan Gilboy in the 39th sent us 2-1 up at the break. Keelan Gilboy scored in the 49th minute for Southport under 18s. He gets a brace, and Southport get the draw. So we start the under 18 season with a draw. I'm interested to see what the boards say. I do. You know what the crazy thing is? It's a good thing I talked or mentioned about quality and whatnot. By the way, I don't know if Sai's still here, but it's a good thing we did because I actually went into it made me talk about video uploads to Twitch as opposed to streaming to Twitch, because obviously you can upload a higher quality video to Twitch. Like if I record at 20,000 bitrate, I can upload that to Twitch. I'm not limited. I'm only limited by the file size, which is very small. It's like 15 gigabytes. But I have an unpublished video on my Twitch right now. I totally forgot about that. The last Unreal Tournament video I uploaded, it's sitting unpublished on my Twitch. And it's not even titled or anything. So I have to remind myself after this stream to go do that. And and work on getting the description and the title and everything in there and publishing the actual video to Twitch. Totally forgot about that. But you know, it's a good thing we talked about it because now I remember. Oh yeah, I have to go do that. Let me just. Oh my God. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. It's worked. Cool. Let's see. The board has yet to get back to me on the stadium expansion plans. Surprisingly enough. Uh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Weekly staff meeting. Here we go. Yes. 1 month for Wildman. He could definitely go out on loan because he's got so much potential. These guys are not old enough to move off the under 18, so they'll stay on the under 18 since that's the only league that we have that's playable. And we keep moving on. There we go. Why is it so fucking messed up? 2-2 full time. Turns out there's going to be one more game. Go on. Go on. Is that trope or trope? That's trope. Man, why? Alright, whatever. Leagues in focus. Not quite yet. Leagues haven't played enough games yet. I think next time we get leagues in focus, we'll go over it. Bohemian signed Chris Sharnock. That's that guy that we said was really good. You know, this guy not so much. This guy's okay, except like in midfield, he's actually not bad. Off the ball's pretty terrible. Concentration's really bad as well, actually. Yeah, nah, not interested. Hell no. Anticipation 5. Really? What's his finishing? 13 though. How old is he? 26. So he's not going to develop any better. Nah. I'm facing first in the promotion table, and they are already promoted. So pray they let me win. Prage. This guy's not great either. 28-year-old. He's only going to decline now. I need to. We're 1 day away. I thought I. Oh, I. There we go. Right. Uh, this is the last of the transfer window. The transfer window is open for about 2 more weeks. So, at least not our transfer window, but the main one in England. We're 6-5 favorites. Earlham 2-1. We're 6-5 favorites. Earlham 2-1 to draw 5-2. We're a day away. Oh, I was like, what? Oh, this is the javelin. I forgot. Yeah. Right. Good luck, Blockbuster man. Get your ass back to Division 3, will you? Yeah, I'm actually caught up. This was a good day to stream the Football Manager because I am actually caught up on all my. Oh no! Oh, fucking hell! I'm actually caught up on all my uploads. So, like, I'm gonna upload when I'm done here. I'm gonna upload episode 210.2, and that's all of the like that gets me current up until today's recordings. So yeah. In Central versus Rams Bottom United is the marquee matchup for this weekend here on the 17th. No, your client is going to stay contracted. Uh, there you go. Dafid Thompson. He was another guy we were looking at. He's 21. I'll tell you what, he's not. His concentration needs a lot of work, but he's not bad. Like you put him in, his positioning needs work too. He's not awful. He's 21. Anyway, we got the Earlham game. And everyone's fit. No issues. So, we're going to mark Thomas McCormack. We're going to swap Wellman for Perver because we're going to go back and forth between the two all season. I'm going to save the game, and then we're going to get into it. So, we've got how much time left? 4 hours left on today's stream. So, we got quite a few more games coming up. And then I plan on FM tomorrow as well for about 6 hours. And then the rest of the schedule, which is up, Rise of Nations Monday. I want to get back into that. I've been like itching a little bit to play at set pieces. Yeah, I will. I got to do that. I'll do that off. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Take control. Andel's team set piece takers list. I actually would have been okay with delegating this and then letting me have this. This is fine. Let me set that because I actually want to take a break as well. So let me hit the BRB screen. I'll be right back. All right, I think I got it. I'm just. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I see. I see what you've done here. All right. My only question, Blockbuster, is this. I got one question. So this says throw-ins, defensive third, right? So I go load routine, throw in, attacking throw, defensive third, right? And then I go throw-ins, middle third. But then if I load this, it overrides my other throw-in. So what do I do? Do I do middle third and then I do new routine? Yeah. How do I do a new routine? How do I add a new routine? Yeah, how do I add it? The middle one doesn't work, but the attacking one does. Okay. So then if I go to attacking third, oh, and then load routine, attacking third. Oh, so now if I go back to the middle one, oh, defensive. Ah, okay. It's a bug in the game. Of course, it's a bug in the game. And then I got to do the routine, modify routine frequencies, right? And then for attacking third, I go like that. And then if I come over here to defensive third, sorry, well that's the only one. So if I come over here to attacking third, and I do modify, then I do that. You can't remove the defensive one on attacking. Yeah. Yeah, so I just modified the frequency so that we use this one more. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, let me save. Yes, okay, let me save. I figured it out. Okay, cool. Uh, Thumbs that up. Save. Old school house and dance. Thank you. Right. I am ready for the next game. And then I'll take my break after the next game. Because I just want to get up. I'm down to a little bit of water. That's all. So I do want to get up and then maybe get something to eat because it's been about 5 hours since I've had anything. So, uh, yeah. Right. Thank you, by the way, Blockbuster. Huge thank you, man. Because set pieces is one area I've always struggled. Right, Earlham, 3 losses to start their season. We've got 2 wins and a draw. They've made 3 changes. So, here we are. Point the finger. This is a match we should be winning. Make sure that you do. That didn't motivate anybody but Brat. Here we go. They're in a 4-4-2. We are in our 4-1-1-3-1. Simeon Lucas, who's yet to ref a match this season at Silver Street in Earlham. No problem. Here we go. You bet. See us where the buck stopped. elevated to quench my own throne. Nice. Love it. We are underway. Earlham are in the blue. We are in the black with the red. Fourth game of the season at Earlham. Jack's going to commit a foul early on. Parks, that is a absolutely terrible pass. Solen, O'Malley, Rivers. Twinkle, Sheamus, did he stay on? I don't think he did. He did! Spaps over the top anyway. Wow. 11th minute. No, that's cut out by Beresford. Nicely done. Here's Brian. Looking for it. Beresford. Getting pressured here. Fife. Good cutout from Sheamus. Go on, Sheamus, run. What? Sheamus, man, you should have just run with it. Here's Akonikun on the inside. Akonikun. Cookies. Myself. Akonikun. Back for Cookies. Twinkle. Sheamus. Twinkle. Parks on the left-hand side. Back for Twinkle. Akonikun. Oh, come on, boys. Somebody's got to do something. Cookies. Good touch. Cookies in. Cookies. Spaps the cross. Snicky's too deep. Fife clears it. Snicky was too deep. Now McCormick over the top. Did he stay on? Yes, he did. McCormick takes it all the way down, and they get a corner out of that. In fact, all of our forwards were just too deep. Here's Brian. Snicky. Another corner. Man. It's headed up, not out. Spaps eventually clears it. Here's Spaps. Frack. Cookies. Good turn. Getting pressured too much, so he has to give the ball back. Spaps, he's got no outlet there. Frack's going to have to switch the play through the center back. It's got to go all the way wide here. Twinkle's going to get pressured. So Parks, down the line, over the top. Oh, come on. Twinkle, Sheamus. Akonikun. He's got the overlap going. He gives it back to Twinkle. Patient. It's got to go back to Twinkle. The turn on it. Sheamus. Way too heavy a touch. Here's Parks. Sheamus now out of position. So it goes back to Jack. Over the top now. Meant for Akonikun. Sheamus might get to it. James is just going to put it out. And we get a corner out of that. Here's Sheamus. Whipped in. Cannot get it up. And here's Akonikun. Oh, I thought he was going to have a crack. Sheamus. Back inside, and Rivers clears it. Jack. Parks. Sheamus. Found space for Akonikun. Somehow Cookies. You didn't turn on that? Here's Frack. Whips in the cross. Sheamus can't get to it. Beresford knocks it down and out, but Twinkle comes away with it. Parks will give it back. We're going to recycle the whole ball. Here's Twinkle. Frack for myself. Twinkle. Free kick the other way. Oh, I did. You know what I didn't do? My free kick takers. Who is my free kick taker? That's what I meant to say. Who was my free kick taker, and how do I set them? Come on. That's what I meant to. Yeah, I probably can't do it in game now, can I? But could have sworn I could have. Anyway, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure that out after the fact. Because I meant a Kunekun to take the free kicks. Here's a Kunekun. Parks. Over the top. Good ball. Sheamus is there. I think he's on side. Spaps back post. Can't get to it. Salon heads it out. It will be a corner. D-Boy plays. Welcome in, man. Welcome in, chat. Stereo Benny. Wise man. D-Boy. Let's give you a shout out, will you? So, Holsworthy's greatest streamer. West Brom's greatest streamer and supporter. The great D-Boy plays. Give him a follow if you're not already. Fantastic save going on with Holsworthy Albion right now. Sorry, not the American. Oh, hey, Benny. What's up, Sass? We won the Roadie Champions. Let's go! It's one of those things where it's like you don't know if you want to celebrate it because you're like, we won! And then you realize 9 players are leaving the club instantly, and you're like, we won. But no, congratulations, D. Yeah, 8 of us are now leaving. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Kirsar? But you've broken your neck. No way. Incredibly bittersweet. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe I've broken my neck. Oh my God. That's what happened. Gucci, you know why that happened, Dave? It's because I've literally taken all of your Brits' advice and finally wound my own neck in. Or at least tried to, and then I broke it. That's besides the point. Welcome in, everybody. For those that don't know, I am Benakage. This is a much like D's, except without the wheels, so far less exciting. It is a bottom to top. We started in level 20. We're in level 10 now. This is season 11. This is match 4, and we are a custom club called Counterlogic Gaming Football Club, or CLG FC for short. And yeah, we're in the Northwest Counties League Division. I'm sorry, we're in the Northwest Counties League Division 1 North, I think it is, something like that. It's probably got it on Sass's lovely little thing. Northwest Counties League. Yeah, I was right. Northwest Counties League Division 1 North. So, we just had our first sellout crowd ever for a league game in the previous match, and FC Isle of Man literally tied it on us in the last kick of the game. So, hey, is that the fake Stafford Argyle team? It is. It is, MJ Bomber. What a memory on you, my man. What a memory. But yeah, I'm in level 10. I'm raining and running. Who's me and Buddy are going to catch up. Make a bunch of regional U.S. versus. Good luck at the games. Enjoy the stream, folks. Thank you very much, D. And also, I don't blame you for raiding and run, man. I know you did like 6 hours today, so thank you very much, man. And congrats on the Champions League. Enjoy the burger. Yeah, definitely. I could go. I have burgers in the freezer. Now you've made me contemplate making burgers for lunch. Not gonna lie. Punch and Jack. What's up? Here we go. Myself to Twinkle, to Cookies. The turn. Cookies. Good turn. That's over the top by McAllison. So here's Sheamus to take the corner. 26th minute now. Frack can't get to it. McCormack will head it clear. Cookies runs it down. Back for Kunekun. First time, and it whizzes over the bar. So. So. Yeah, I had 2 defenders play poorly last game, and we gave up a goal on the last kick of the game. It drew FC Isle of Man 1-1. But we are unbeaten to start the season. 2 wins and a draw. This is against winless Earlham, who haven't even picked up a point so far in their opening 3 games. At Earlham, Cookies. Somehow deflected. Barrett's going to win that. It's going to eventually fall to the feet of Sheamus. Myself, Sheamus. It's got to go wide here. It's got to go wide. Yeah, Parks is going to pick it up. Parks, Twinkle. Goes far side for Spaps. It's headed clear. Frack comes down with it. Twinkle. Spaps. Good touch. Still can't run by his man. Ooh, little backheel. Twinkle then fires it nowhere close. So, thank you for the follow, MJ Bomber. Welcome in, man. We also have our first cup competition this season coming up, by the way, uh, which will be exciting. The Northwest Counties Division One Cup. Brought that is almost a terrible pass that was begging to be intercepted. So, and promotion is secure. Hey, he's just won promotion. Blockbuster's just won promotion. On the last game. Congratulations, Blockbuster. So, well done. We are trying to pick up 3 big points. North Walkden are top of our league right now. But we have a game in hand. That's what we're playing right now. Thank you. He has the Dino Dance. Love the Dino Dance. Parks. Great ball inside. Sheamus. Cookies. Oh, what a save. McKylison. McKellison. Oh, my God. What a save. Koniku, Twinkle. Frank on the right hand. We're pouring it on him. We just can't score. Inside for Cookie. That's a good tackle. That was all ball. That's cleared for McCormack, and now we're going to run it down. Here's Keene on the free kick. Whipped in, back post. Bryan off the side netting. And out for a goal kick. And here's Frack. Spaps. Frack. Whips it in. Back post. Sheamus can't get to it. Beresford clears. Parks runs it down outside the box. Parks whips back in. Going in. Spaps doesn't even jump for it. Falls to me. Am I going to have a crack? No. Frack back to me. Back to Twinkle. Konikun has a crack, and it's deflected just wide. 1 minute of added time. Sheamus will take the corner on the keeper's right-hand side. Whipped in to absolutely nobody. Rivers clears it. It's going to have to go right back to Sheamus. That's the end of the highlight anyway. We are scoreless at the half. Wow. That didn't really motivate a lot of people, but okay. Sure. Sure. Second half underway. They've made all 3 of their changes at halftime, by the way. You only get 3 subs in this division. No substitution windows. None of that stuff. It's just 3 subs. That's all you get to make. Spaps first time. Sheamus coming in. Diving header from Barrett. Will put it out for a throw. Right by the corner flag. And Sheamus does the only thing he really can do with that, and that's win a corner. Sheamus whipped it. That wasn't a bad one. Everybody was just too deep. I've come up with it and then fucking passed it right behind Sheamus for a goal kick. That's brutal. That's brutal. Who are we looking at first? Frack is not having the best of games. He had a terrible game last game. He's not having a great game this game. Cookies is not having a great game either. And then we've got Snicky and Spaps, who are just average right now. Here's a Konikun. Snicky loses the ball. Absolutely loses the ball. Good win from Twinkle. Over the top. Snicky can't win the header. Spaps wins the second one. Snicky comes down with it. Good ball. Really well dribbled from Snicky. Snicky goes alone. It's blocked. Corner. Would have been fantastic goal. Here's Frack. Whips this in. Headed away. Akonikun's got to go back to Frack, doesn't it? Yes, it does. He stayed on. Frack. Back post. Oh, it's a mistake. And Sheamus punishes Earlham. McAllison with the mistake. He completely missed the ball. And Sheamus, eyes lit up like a Christmas tree. He's absolutely whiffed at that. I'm just shocked. Technically from a set piece or close enough. You'll listen, I'll let you take the credit for it, Blockbuster. I'll let you take the credit for it. Here's McKellison. So Looking for Lacey forward, headed away. Swiderski, McCormick actually heads it on, but Jack punts it down. Gives it to Brott. Brott just punts it forward. Beresford's the only one there. Finds Brian on the left-hand side on the switch. McCormick's driven wide, and he has a crack at goal, but it's nowhere close. Right. First sub might be Cookies here. Here's Twinkle. Parks. Myself, Spaps, did he stay on? Yes, he did. Spaps cut back for Cookies in a great space. The cross, Sheamus looking for getting a Kunikoon. Picks up the loose pieces. And the game is finally cracked open. It is 2-0. Final minute. Nah, there's plenty of time left, but that's just a cleanup. That's all that is. I misclicked. All good. 2-0. Now we can breathe easy. Or a little bit easier. I don't have a... Fuck, man. I didn't bring an MC with me? Hang on. Does Wildman play MC at all? No, he doesn't. Does Joe Jones at all by any chance? No, he doesn't. Damn, I don't have any... Oh, you know what I could do? Hang on. Akonikun does play middle, so Akonikun's going to slide back where Cookies is, and then I'm going to bring Charlie Wildman on for Cookies. So Wildman can get some minutes. Here's a ball in. My Snicky up and over the bar. So we made the first switch. Charlie Wildman's come on for Cookies. Here's Sheamus. Back to Snicky again up and over. That's offsides on Snicky anyway. So Parks puts this in for Wildman. Bournemouth have Arsenal are bottling Arsenal are bottling a game that doesn't even matter. Can you imagine? Here's Sheamus, back post. Snicky's there, and it's over the bar. 2 away fans, by the way, have made the travel to Earlham. I couldn't even point out where Earlham is on a map. I'm assuming Liverpool-Blackpool area somewhere. Lacey is offsides. Because we are the Northwest Counties League, so it's probably up somewhere around, Blackpool area, Carlisle area, somewhere around there, I'd imagine. Twinkle, that's whipped in, and it's headed away. Frack comes down with it. Spaps. Inside for Twinkle. Back for Spaps. And he's just going to absolutely lose the ball to Salon. So, let's bring on the man, Joe Jones. And then I'm going to make a double switch here and bring on... Actually, I'll wait. Joe Jones can come on, and then I'm going to wait till about the 80th and bring on Simon Roger Mukendi. Here's Wildman. Wildman, good dribbling, but he's lost the ball to Henley. Sheamus runs it down off the tackle, though. Back post, Snicky can't get to it. Headed up, headed out, will be a throw. Joe Jones on for Spaps. We've made the change. Jack's been booked. Let's tell him to ease off tackles, please. 78th minute, so good time to make our last sub. Yes, I want to thank you for the follow. The Jan 11. Guys, a great streamer, by the way. This man has big beat. A fucking incredible streamer. Give the Jan 11 a follow. Hilarious. Plays a bunch of different games. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Oblivion remake, Expedition 33 recently. Also plays Fortnite, which I can't stand that game because it killed my favorite series, but still plays Fortnite. Oh God, the glaze. All the glaze, man. More than the fucking donuts I eat in the morning because I'm a fat-ass American, brother. Come on now. I am the best Fortnite player in the world, bro. Nice. Yeah, 100% worth a follow. So I'm a Fortnite esporter. Let's go. I'm an esports commentator, or a former one at least, so... We just missed each other on that one, so you might be American, but a good one. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a Fortnite kid to be found. You're gonna like Jan 11 then. You're gonna 100% like his streams. Welcome in, man. Oh my God, Brian. Okay, offsides. Yeah, Brian offsides. So 35th minute. We're hanging on to a 2-0 lead here. Jones! Oh, what a save from McAllison. Fucking hell. Fuck Brian. Yeah. How you been, by the way, Jan? It's a penalty. A penalty's been given. I don't even know what for. I mean, it didn't look like a foul to me. I don't know, but I'm from the spot. Can we win it? Yes, we can. 3-0 in the end. These are stadium is empty, brother. Goddamn shit. Yeah, we're in the 10th division of England, Jan. So I'm pretty far down there. We are in the Northwest Counties League, Division 1 North. Loving the away kit, of course. Of course. 3-1. So CLG fighting, yeah. Not even the players' moms watch their sons. That's pretty. Yeah, that's how you know you're down in the fucking doldrums, isn't it? God, 3-0, but yeah, attendance is 54 for them. So Sheamus, that's a free kick. That's gonna do it from us. We're gonna win this game. So after a last-second draw that we gave up at home in front of a sold-out crowd, we bounced back with a 3-0 win on the road. I've been watching the sport since 1994. So, and I've been watching the Premier League since like 2005. So, I just always loved it. My dad liked it, and best sport in the world. Yeah, my dad liked it, and he got me into it. It's one of those leagues played at 1 p.m. where the parents are working. I don't maybe on a Saturday though. Like 3-0, we win. Great way to bounce back. 1994, you're an unk. I was born in '88, so yeah, I am. I am actually an uncle too. My brother has a kid, so I am an uncle. Believe it or not. Uh, so yeah, I'm. Oh no, get him out, get him out. Somebody said that the other day. I was in a stream the other day, by the way. I was watching a stream last night, and they said something about Drake and Jake or Drake and Cody or some shit like that, and I'm like, I have no idea who you're talking about. And they're like, oh God, somebody so young they don't know. I'm like, young? I'm so old it's after my time, not even before my time. Uncle Ben's. That's a name of a rice over here, by the way. Uncle Ben's brand of rice. So, UCLA, no, no. I don't want anything to do with LA, to be fair. Right. Clitheroe hosting Sutton Reserves, Murphy in the 38th, Chapman in the 51st. It was 2-0 for Sutton Reserves on the road before Murphy for Clitheroe in the 65th and 71st leveled it. Bishop in the 79th put Sutton Reserves ahead. They win 3-2 on the road. FC Isle of Man, Stevens' 42nd minute goal gave FC Isle of Man the lead at home, but Pritchard from the penalty marker in the 80th minute gave Mosley the 1-1 draw. Lancaster North walked in play out a scoreless draw. Main Road hosting Burskoff. Carson in the 4th and again in the 32nd for his brace. In between that, Kilhenny in the 12th from the penalty spot made it 3-0. Burskoff. Carson then completed his hat trick in added time at the end of the first half. 4-0 at the break for Burskoff. Too much of an advantage to overcome. Main Road gave it their effort, though. Garcia in the 57th, Harry in the 79th, Fahy in the 83rd, but Main Road fall a goal short. And then Squiresgate hosting Silsden Reserve. Kelly in the 5th. Kelly again in the, or I'm sorry, Tennant then in the 13th. Then Kelly again in the 33rd. before Cole for Silsden Reserves pulled one back. It was 3-1 at the break. Edwards in the 64th, Dorney in the 68th, and again in the 89th, 6-1 for Squiresgate over Silsden Reserves. The results around the league mean that Clitheroe remained bottom. Earlham slipped to 17th. FC Isle of Man, our Sutton Reserves, I should say, climbed to second, but they're barred from being promoted because Sutton is immediately in the division in the level above. FC Isle of Man are fifth. They're going to remain there. Mossley, where are you guys? They're going to remain sixth. Lancaster are going to remain just above the drop. North Walkden are going to slide down to third on the draw. Main Road's loss is going to put them down into 13th. Burscough are going to climb to 7th. And then lastly, Squiresgate are going to be up to 11th and out of relegation. Meanwhile, Silsden Reserves slip into relegation on goal difference alone. That's where we're at. Snicky! Got an answer rage sub? Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can we establish that manner of... Oh, yes, I will. I'd eat your rice any moment, brother. Thanks, Jan. That's the ultimate compliment. I thought you were a Kings fan. David, get out. Can't call it Uncle Ben's anymore. It's just Ben's now. Oh, God. I'll look at where Manocroft are in this. Oh, my God. Bournemouth have taken a lead against Arsenal. Lovely. Let's see where Manor-Croft are. Manor-Croft, actually, the only problem, Snicky, I thought hello, I selected that. There we go. They are in the North Berks League Division 1, which is technically level 12. So, level 12, I think, is coming off the save, or at least I think level 12's actually come off the save. That's the problem. So, I'm a dip, bro. Love your energy. Awesome stream. Thank you, Jan. Thank you for coming by, man. I appreciate you, brother. I'll be sure to swing by your stream probably sometime in the week, man. Singasava Slough. Yes, we'll look at Slough in a minute. Manor-Croft are 5th in the North Berks League Division 1. They are... I just can't track them anymore because if I go to add remove leagues, that is a level 12 league. The North Berks League Division 1, right? That's a level 12 league. And level 12 are no longer in the save. We wiped it off because the game was just becoming a bear to process through. So, oh damn, they actually have the name of the ground on here. Yes, they do. The Coopers Hill Recreational Ground, capacity 500. So, they're in Egham. So, yeah. The people aren't real. He never adds players because trying to figure out who plays for where is just, it's just impossible. But, they are in the North Berks. Now, they'll still promote and relegate. Like, if I have level 11 on and a club promotes at a level 12, then I'm going to be able to track that club all through their level 11 journey. Like, promotions, relegation still happens in the background, but for the purpose of the save and the processing times, it took us a half hour. Yeah, that would be way too. It took us a half hour to go from, in July. I don't know if you might know, but at some point in July, it's usually around, it was in June, I'm sorry. In June, I think it was around these dates, somewhere around here. They turn, like, the postseason for all the season ends, and then it turns into the preseason, and they have to move all up the chain. Everybody has to finish moving up. It took us 30 minutes to process through that game. Would you have played them at any point, or are you in the south? We are in the north. We're in LythamSt.Anne's, or LythamSt.Anne's. So we 100% could have played them at some point. We never did. But we are in the north. We're in the northwest. So, LythamSt.Anne's are right south of Blackpool, like directly south of Blackpool. It's in between. It's north of Liverpool and south of Blackpool. So, For those that don't know. Press conference, we called it Silver Street. This is post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Philip Bood at the Totally Football Show. Yep. 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 The supporters seem to respond to concern. Yep. Cool. That was an absolute powder puff of a press conference. Sheamus is on form, and twists and turns and shock results. Yeah, it was a bit of a wild weekend, wasn't it? Let's save the game. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. This was CLG FC episode 214. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.